30, 31, 32 years old. Great player, but experienced. But our guys know to push on. We were in attacks, and they have three up top. And two of their guys pull off the line to win extra balls. And our players sometimes will have four guys in the back playing sweeper with one player, and you're down numbers somewhere else. You have to condense space. You have to read. You have to anticipate. You have to take the best areas. A lot of times we're resting instead of getting in the best areas, and that's just part of the game. We talk about it all the time. We work on it. You have to own space. In the game, you have to be in the right areas more times than not. I think Loudon's well coached, and they do a good job with that. People ask, and I said, hey, Loudon got some good young talent, but I said, we're younger than them now. They have guys with more games than we do. Like, the reality is they're not. They're a full standing member now, right? And, there's games left. It's disappointing to rather catch them now, and not bring other people into it. It puts more pressure on the Detroit game. This is a game you have to win. And then if you get a tie in Detroit, okay, you live with it, and then have a good home stretch. You should be in decent position for the last 10 games. Now, if you really want to push for that top four, I think we got to win in Detroit. I think that has to be the path forward. I don't think you cannot take results in those games against teams around you, right? And I think the hard thing is you could play well, leave your soul out there, and get a point. And you can do it again the next week, and you only get 2 points, or maybe you can see the late goal, and you only get 1 point, and you play your hearts out. But the way soccer is, we had 3 points, and sometimes the best teams, even when they don't have their best stuff, what could be 2 ties or a tie and a loss somehow is 2 wins. I mean, the only thing that matters is points. And there was 3 today and 3 next week, so if you told me ahead of time, would you take 4 points in these 2 games? I probably would have taken it. We're playing well enough that I wanted to win the game, get the 3, and then let's not settle for a tie. Let's try and do the double. And I think that's how we have to start to think. Just because we're on a bit of a run, I mean, it's not like we're sitting in Louisville or Charleston. I mean, to be honest, we're in good form, but our record's 500. Like, the reality is this was an important game to get above 500.
Do you have a little bit more confidence, Coach, knowing that you beat Detroit? Granted, it was at home, but you beat them 2-0 back in June.
In this league, it doesn't really matter. I'll have confidence if we play well as a team because I think we have capability. But they will be different than the last time we played them, and they're different playing in Detroit. We hammered them the first half early in the year in the Jägermeister Cup for an entire half, and they won 1-0. In the second half, they found their way into the game. I think we caught them off guard on the night. They didn't get the result. It'll be much more difficult. A lot comes back on us. What type of performance can we put together? We haven't been. Everyone says, there's no doubt we go 4 out of 5 or 5 out of 6 in Westchester, but we won 2 league games, Tampa, Detroit. I think we have a subpar performance, and we didn't create anything. I don't even know who registered. Shot on goal. Okay, so what happened? That's not a run. 2 games, 2-3 games. I mean, we did well, 2 games, and then we go to Indy and lay an egg. Now we did well for 2 games, and everyone's excited because New Mexico last week, right? You handle a tricky game maybe with Tampa that was starting to play well, but then let's see what we made of first in the West, New Mexico. Okay, we are going. We're back on another little run. What, 2 games again? So, if you want to be a top team, you got to go on deeper runs than that. And I don't think we're certainly better today than how we played in Indy, but it's almost just too bad because you should always play well at home. Like you shouldn't be outworked. I think we were outworked at times today. Their desire was a little bit more than us on the day, and it was hot. I think we took shortcuts. Sometimes you get away with them, sometimes you don't. To me, we took far too much risk to kind of take shortcuts because we'll probably get away with it. Ultimately, I think that momentum, all the mistakes and all the chances we conceded, eventually something is going to dig in the back of the net. When they went up 1-0, I wasn't even mad. I shouldn't say it was, but I just expected them. What do you expect? They could have already scored 2, but you could see right away they're all over us, and it's like we didn't get off the score yet. And they're throwing haymakers, and we're not even on the fight. So they scored, woke us up a little bit, but that's we gotta correct that. That can't be how we start a game. You can't keep digging holes. I thought we responded pretty well to get the goal back, but also to kind of push, play in their end, try to get the second half. There was no real quality in our play. At some point, it's not all about effort. We had plenty of balls. We had them in trouble so much. Their goalkeepers flapping the balls all over the place. We can't get anyone on the end of any of those crosses, corners. We never seem to have someone at the edge of the box, or if they're there, they swing wildly. We need to re-enter the ball, hit the target. It seems like a lot of wasted moments, right? We just have to keep our standards high and have a higher expectation in terms of what we should be doing and do. And that'll be a big thing to me, is how do we respond. It's done now. The more I look at it and talk about it, I'll have a better understanding. But I generally have a pretty good idea what I'm going to see. I don't think it's going to be a massive surprise when I watch the tape.